Peace and love, fam. Peace and love. It's Pharaoh, Nefertem again. Hit the like button, the share button, subscribe, comment, help me out so I can help you out. If you're looking for that detox, for that consultation, for that shea butter, for that sound healing, whatever it is you're looking for healing-wise, we got it for you. TheNatureShield.co. With that being said, I wanted to talk about what happened to me. It wasn't to me. It was a situation that just happened. So it's really hurtful, to be completely honest. I was in the house chilling. I think I was just talking to my roommate. We were just talking and shit. And then I hear something. It's like, and I'm like, is that someone having sex? I don't know what that was. And I kept hearing, I'm like, what is that? Is it someone? It might be someone having sex. I'm not sure. And then I went to the window, and then someone was like, help! Like, just like that. So it was really long, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's not somebody having, that's someone asking for help. Nigga, I grabbed my knife. I grabbed my phone just in case. And nigga, I was out, and I was ready to fuck. I was so ready to fuck this shit up because I know what it's like to be on top of a situation. You know what I'm saying? So I was ready, nigga. I was ready, bro. So I went out, and then I went around, and then I saw some people outside, and I was like, okay, the people outside, they're looking at something. And I'm like, okay, the noise is getting louder. So I go over to her, and there's a lady. She's on the ground. And she's like twitching and shit, you know, and I couldn't, and in my head, I was like, okay, there's one or two things. She's having a mental issue or she's sick, but I couldn't figure out what it was. And I was like, okay, hello, how you doing? You know, is everything's gonna be okay? We're here. We could call 911, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then she said, yeah, I have narcolepsy, seizures, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wait, but narcolepsy and seizures aren't the same thing, because narcolepsy is when you just fall asleep out of nowhere, and seizures is when you're actually having a seizure. And I'm like, okay, well, what is it going on? And then she was like, I have neurological problems. And I was like, neurological problems? Her nervous system is fucked up. She needs a relaxing nervine, which is a plant that relaxes your nervous system. Nigga, I sprinted to the house. Nigga, I was like, because I had what she needed. You know what I'm saying? I had the shit. And then I got one of these Jones because it just so happened that I made a tea out of those herbs. So I put it in one of these Jones, closed the joint up, put it in my pocket, and ran back. Nigga, I was hauling ass with no shoes on, nigga. Just hauling. And then so I get back to her, and when I get back to her, the cops are there. I'm like, why are the cops here? Should be a fucking ambulance. Because on the way to the house to get the herbs, I did hear the siren. I was like, okay, the ambulance is here. Okay, so good. They're here. So I went to the joint, and I came back. And then I was like, the cops are here. They're not going to do shit. And so I went to grab this to give it to her, right? So that her nerves can go down. And then my roommate stopped me and was like, you can't get that to her now, because if you do, they're going to ask who gave you that. They're going to ask you what's in it. And unfortunately, that's something that you can't risk. You know? And it really hurt because she was right. But in my mind, I was like, I can't allow her to just be here and just... It was obvious she was in pain. Nerve pain is crazy. Think of your sciatica nerve like your back nerve pain that shoots down your leg. Think of that randomly happening every single area of your body. That's what she was having. She was having a neurological seizure. So like it was just like pockets of nerve shit happening everywhere. Your organs, your liver, your heart. She was saying her heart was hurting. It was the nerves that was fucked up, and she was screaming, bro. And I wanted to give her what I had, but I didn't give her what I had. What I had would have helped, but with the cops there, and with the state of the world, and with the ignorance of people, if I would have given that to her, I might have went to jail, or I might have been in a extremely negative predicament that I can't really be in. I can't afford to be in. And so I came home and I was just crying, bro. Like it was such a deep cry for like I couldn't stop crying. Like it was just going because I really felt really hurt because I was sitting there listening to her screams and I couldn't give her what I had without facing consequences. You know? And I bring that up to say this. The next time that would have ever happened, regardless, I'm helping that person. And I think that as holistic healers, it's time for us to help the people, no matter what. Because with the way the system is set up, it's set up that people like me, people who actually want to heal, who actually have the knowledge to heal, who can actually help emergency situations, can't, or else they get in deep trouble. And then everybody goes along with it because everybody's fucking stupid. Like, everybody's dumb. Every single person who was out there was looking at her like she was crazy. As if like, what nigga, the person who called 911, I was about to call the ambulance, and then the person was like, oh, I already called 911. I was like, okay, cool. Then the cops show up. I'm like, wait, did you call the cops or did you call the ambulance, nigga? Like, do you think that she's crazy? No, she's having a seizure. People are stupid. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I healers, it's time for that information that we have to not be held back anymore. We can't. They're going to need us. Everybody who took that yabba dabba do, they're going to need us. There's a lot of shit in there. You can research that. It's all over the internet. There's a lot of shit in there. There's going to be a lot of mass extinction happening. Yes, mass extinction. A lot of people dying. A lot of people dying. Men, women, and children. Everywhere on the fucking planet. They're going to need us. If you're a healer, they're going to need you. Reiki healer, herbalist, sound healer, tarot card reader. If you do astrology, you're a healer. They're going to need us. We don't have the ability to stay hidden anymore, no matter what the consequences. We can't. They're going to need us. If you're an actual healer, they need what we have because nobody knows any better. The people don't know any better. The only people who know better are the people like us or the people who are putting down the people who don't know any better. They don't know any better. We have to help them. If you're a real healer, you have to help. And I'm making a declaration that I will never ever allow a cop or anybody to stop me from healing somebody ever again. It's not happening. I don't care. It's not happening. Period. If you're having a heart attack and I have this cayenne pepper with me, nigga, open your fucking mouth. No, I'm not going to force you to do it. I'm going to ask you. I'm an herbalist. This is cayenne pepper. It's going to help with the pain. It's going to make the pain go away. Can I give you some? I'm going to do shit like that, but I'm not going to not ask. If the person doesn't want to take it, that's different. At that point, I'm like, damn, I can't even. But to not even get to that point because of what authority figures may or may not do to you, we can't do that anymore. There's too many healers out here. There's actually a lot of healers out here. But a lot of us are too closed off because whenever we try to help, either A, people don't accept the help and they think that we're fucking crazy for saying that, no, these plants can actually fucking heal you. That's where the fucking chemicals come from, the fucking drugs. Or B, we're scared of what can happen to us if we don't. I'm sorry, if we do what we know how to do. But we can't be scared anymore. And fucking people don't understand. We can't be scared anymore. It's not. If you're a healer and you're really here to heal, you're a warrior. Literally a warrior. Healers are warriors. A real healer is someone who's a warrior, especially now when you have to fight against ignorance and stupidity and people just going along with a fucking narrative that they don't know what the fuck they're running with. They're just going along with one side of the story and shit. Nigga, this cayenne pepper. No, this is not cayenne pepper. But cayenne pepper can really stop a heart attack. It can literally stop a heart attack. Like, this is kava kava. Kava kava can help relax your nerves. Right? If you have valerian root or skull cap and you're having an actual seizure, that can help. Those are strong. California poppy seed, that's strong. Like, it'll really help calm your nerves. A seizure is nothing but your nervous system acting up. Relax your nerves. You gotta get the nerve. I have ran out of tears. I haven't ran out of tears, but I cried so much that it's like, once you let that emotion out, you're like, all right, now what to do about it? Only way to go is this way. I can't stay where I was just at. I'm not allowing that to happen anymore. And any healer, you should not allow that to happen ever. It's time to step up. We are literally in a war. This is literally wartime, period. If you're a healer, you need to step up, period. If you're a healer and you got these teachers and you got things to help people in the moment, help them motherfuckers in the moment. I don't give a fuck if a cop shows up. You shouldn't give a fuck if a cop shows up because the person is in pain. I'm never doing that again. I'm never allowing that shit to happen again, ever in my life. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, if a cop is going to tell me that I can't do it, nigga, I'm going to roll that shit to the person and I'm going to talk directly to that person. And then that cop tries to fight me. Well, nigga, we're going to be fighting, nigga. I'm not doing that again. With that being said, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for listening. Hit the like button, share button, subscribe. If you need any type of healing stuff, the link's in my bio. If you want that consultation, the link's in my bio. Thank you guys again. All right, y'all. Peace.